You're buying this expensive lens from our camera shop and you're not picking up our filter as well? You're not buying this filter? You need this filter with this lens. I'm not letting you walk out this door with this lens that you're purchasing without this filter. Do you want me to add it to the bill? How many of you guys heard that from a camera shop, Best Buy, camera salesman? All right guys, do you really need a UV filter on your lens? Well, in this video, we're about to find out. You ready? Let's go. What's good guys? This is Vahography. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. UV filter. What I got in my hand right here is a 77mm UV HD2 HOYA filter made in Japan. And I'm gonna put it to the test today with the filter on and without the filter on. A few important points to highlight in this video. Number one, do we see a loss of image quality with the filter on? Number two, do we see a difference in color with the filter? And number three, does the image look the same? And I'm also going to go over why I use a UV filter on my lenses and why you should too. And today, like I said, this is the HOYA UV 77mm HD2 filter. It's supposed to be one of the good ones. I paid over $100 and some for this filter, so it's not really a cheap filter right now. However, I'm also going to go over when you should take this filter off when you're doing photography. So we're going to take some pictures, like I said, with the filter on and without the filter on. And I wanted this experiment to be as perfect as possible. No camera settings will be adjusted. The camera will be on a tripod. I'm even going to manually focus the image before I take it. That's why I brought the tripod. We'll take a few with the filter on, and same settings, same crop position. I won't touch anything. All I'll do is screw and unscrew the filter. I really want to see if there is any difference in picture quality. All right, everybody, ready to take some pictures? Make sure this is clean first. Seems clean. Let's go. I think this is pretty cool to shoot. What do you guys think? Should we shoot this? Little V shape. V for Vahography, right? All right, well, we have the filter here. We're gonna take one with the filter off and then one with the filter on and compare. Once again, to re-emphasize, I left the settings the same. I even manually focused before the first shot, and quickly I put the filter right back on and took my second picture. Right off the bat, I don't see a major difference. The sharpness is about the same. The only thing I noticed was the image with the filter on is just a tad warmer. That's weird. I had the white balance on a fixed setting. Well, it's time for the ghost and flare test, guys. And this tree trunk right here, I think we're gonna need the hood on this one. Let's see what happens when we take the hood off. Oh yeah, the hood helps in this situation. So what we're gonna do is do one off, remember, one off and one on. This is with the filter off. All right, let's do one with the filter on. I need the hood on because of the sun. Let's see if there's any ghosting, flaring. All right, and one with the filter on, same settings. Good. So here's the images side by side for you to compare and look at. What do you guys think? Here's that image 300% scaled. The only thing I'm noticing is a little color difference. Let's do one a little bit wider. Oh, time to move on to something else, something with a little more color. It is very, very close. Looking at these results, I can tell in this image a little bit of a sharpness difference with the filter off, but not by much. So at this point, I'm gonna go through a couple of more images that I took this day, and the results, I mean, I don't see a big difference, if any, with the filter being on or off. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you see something I do not. Pay attention to this next image. Here, the stop sign image at full frame on and off. Now both images side by side at 500%.
I really don't know. It's just too close to call. They look identical to me. How about for you guys? Let me know what you guys think.
Every time I pick a nice peaceful location to film one of my videos, you never see people walking around. You always see gardeners doing gardening work. It had to be at this time, right? It's a beautiful day out though, I'll tell you that. Never shoot on a Monday. Today Monday? Yeah, it is Monday. Wouldn't it be awesome to set up your drums right behind here and just jam? This is a 2020 Cadillac XT6. And today, we're gonna be photographing it. That one's for you, Doug DeMuro, the king of car YouTube videos. What's up, Doug? That one's for you, man. You're a big inspiration to all of us on YouTube. Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. Love your videos, man. Hey, I'm photographing this car. Let me know if you need pictures taken. If you're in the SoCal area. Oh, that guy's speeding. We'll photograph your car, no problem. We got cameras, lenses, you name it. All for you, buddy. See, all for you. We got cameras, lenses, tripods. We even got cars if you need them. Hey, Doug, rock and roll.
Okay, here are some interesting results, and I want your feedback on this one. Finally, I see some difference. Look at these images and let me know what's causing the difference here. I'm thinking it's the LED lamp that's causing a flare with the filter on.
So in the old days with film, a UV filter was sometimes necessary to block UV light from the film. Film was sensitive. Modern cameras, modern digital cameras, you really don't need a UV filter. The only reason why I use UV filters is to protect the front element from scratches. You know, you're moving, running and gunning, you scrape it against something. I mean, you want to protect the front element. And also I put a UV filter just to protect it from environments. I have a beach shoot, dust, sand, you name it, all the elements. I put a UV filter on. However, that being said, on control environment photo shoots, I take the UV filter off. And when I do videos, I want the best performance from my lens. Nikon, Canon, Sony, Leica, you name it. They spend time and money developing lenses to perform their best. So why put an extra element of filter on that formula that they spend so much time developing in their labs? Here's an extra tip for you guys when you're mounting a filter onto the lens. I wouldn't screw it on too tight. I would always leave a little bit of room there. I don't want to screw it on too tight. Number one, you don't want the filter to get stuck on your lens, which has happened to me before. And number two, you don't want to break the filter thread on the lens. Who cares about the filter thread on the filter, but on the lens, you don't want to damage the filter thread. You don't want to strip it anyway. So always leave a little bit of room. Don't put it on there too tight. Another tip I want to give you guys, when you're buying used lenses, eBay, Craigslist, you name it, a lot of times, a lot of guys, they keep the filter, they have the filter on from day one. And one time I bought a lens on eBay and it was a 25-year-old lens. I think the filter was on that lens for about 25 years. This was an older lens. And it was just stuck. I couldn't get it off. I used a tool to yank that thing off. And it took some force to actually take it off, but once I took it off, cleaned it out. So when you're in the market for used lenses, watch out for that. If the lens has a filter on there, make sure you could easily take it off. I have a really nice filter case that I put all my NDs and my polarizers in. And they're all labeled with their size and what type of filter it is. It's a really nice thing to have, to buy. One of those filter cases with the sleeves and it folds right open and closed. Buy one of those. Never put a filter in your pocket, walk around, so you'll scratch it. There's keys, your phone, you name it. You might break it, you might get hurt, you know, you might scratch the element, so don't do that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like videos like this and you want more, like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content. We talk about all things photography on Vahography, photo techniques, camera reviews, lens reviews, you name it. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching my UV filter video and test. This is Vahography. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. We'll see you on the next one. All right, that's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap. UV video, UV filter video. Rock and roll.